This motherfucker clean. Capitan, I have been thinking. The Caribbean is very nice this time of year. So we are relocating, Capitan. Always the same. Beep, beep, beep. Beep to you too. Bye.
All right, we might be ready to move on this thing. If you want to work, you'll get a knock on your door any minute.
Hi there. Are you free?
What are you, a blind motherfucker? Stop, or I report you. I'm calling the police.
Bask in the radiance of my extensive collection. Good purchase. Live and love.
is kind. Just climb the mountain and ask my poor Jolene. Madame will be here when you return.
Hey. Later.
Action Fury!
Hey, that's a nice set of wheels. Wow, she looks good. Not that she didn't already. Now that's an attractive bike. For a serious-hearted criminal. Rest your behind on that. Whoa, now she looks pretty, but not in like a girly way. That is hot, if I do say so myself. Wow, she looks good. Not that she didn't already. She looks good in them boots, yo.
civilian hangar owner. Give them access to the base.
How are you? Whoops. Watch your step. Aye, aye. See you soon.
Okay, expect law enforcement to get in the way on this sale, but hopefully the Phantom Wedge we're lending you will get them out of it. Stick to the route, stop for nothing, make the drop.
Turn
And that, I believe, is everything sold. Next time you see those weapons, they'll be on the news.
What's up? Later.
Everything good? Catch you later.
The wrong choice in hospitals will take your loved one to Mount Zona Medical Center. Mount Zona is #1 in heart attacks, brain hemorrhages, Tourette's,
Fucking cunt!
strokes, hemorrhoids, leprosy, elephantitis, cardiac failure, and loose stools. You have a choice in hospitals, so pick the one with the largest advertising budget. Mount Zona Medical Center.
Almost here? Nice! We can get the car ready to be disassembled, which means payment won't be far behind. Bring the car in. We'll salvage the parts and get paid in no time. So, the Diamond has a huge army of private security just waiting for something like this. We gotta rig the odds in our favor a little bit, huh? I got some intel that one of them likes getting pissed drunk in a motel I just sent over. Guy's gotta be a freak. Like, no judgment on the drinking, but this motel is a shithole. Take him out and see if you can get anything from his phone.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll bring it to you.
Son of a bitch.
You owe me 20 bucks. I haven't seen you in a while.
You're entirely useless to the world.
Grab his phone once he's down. See if he has any more security guys in his contacts. Okay, go get him. The more of these assholes you take down now, the less you'll see later at the Diamond.
like when you pre-order the bottles before you get to the club. We won't regret putting in that extra work. Okay, I've been thinking, and I think we can all agree that getting gassed in a tunnel is not the way to go out. I think the fire department should have some spare masks you can pick up.
You piece of shit!
All right,
Hey.
we just gotta strip this bad boy, and then the money is all ours. I mean yours.
Are we going to the movie studio?
No, Molly, we're going in here. Can't start a case without a fisted kid. Helps a man think. Now, where to find these pinkos? Hey there, partner. Where you from?
Okay, you ready to steal this car? Because you look ready. Seriously, I mean, you know, I believe you if you were coming by to clean some toilets. Okay, so, it's showtime! This car is something special, you know? What a history! Almost a shame we gotta put it next to a whole lot of raw sewage. And boom! Alright, all the high rollers should be ankle deep in sewage by now. This is one of the many reasons I always bring an extra pair of pants to the casino. I'm gonna call the Diamond and tell them that the sanitation department, aka you, is already underway because of all the complaints. Just walk up to the waste disposal entrance when you get there. Okay, I'll help you get in character. I got a friend here in LS who does improv, and I help him with this all the time. You are here to clean up all the poop water so everyone can go back to playing blackjack. Follow a guard to find the mess, then sneak off to the elevator once he leaves.
Later.
So, how are you gonna deal with the guards? Because those disguises won't work away from the mess. So I would just head to the service room. If you play your cards right, you'll get down the elevator shaft before they even see you. Oh shit! Forget stealth. Just get to the elevator hatch now. What'd I tell you, huh? It's a long way down, but it'll land you right in the podium storage area. Time to break out the rappels.
I hear what you're saying, man.
Oh shit! Is that the alarm already? Oh man, if the intel is right about this gas, you have like seconds before it turns on. Get Get your gas mask on and find that car.
Piece of shit! Get down! We need a medic! Keep Red Door on!
As soon as you're in the car, beeline that shit. Listen, the guards are gonna lock the loading bay doors if they know you're coming. See if you can open them using one of their computers in the surveillance room.
Man, the casino should be grateful. We did a professional job, unlike every drunk high roller who jumps in the driver's seat. I say holla, you say dollar! Holla! Okay, cool. Let's get these wheels shipped to Yusuf. Head to terminal and drop it off. I told him all about the story behind it and everything. He is psyched. For real, bro.
Another week, another piece of good news from Jamal. Another excuse to pop open the magnum of champagne and raise a toast to the picture of you I keep above my hot tub. That is how close we are, my friend. It's so close. It's like, you know, we came up together from the same streets. No diggity. Keep it real out there, baby.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll get there as soon as I can.
How you doing? Yeah. Later. Hey! Sure.
What's up? See you around.
All cool?
Braxton, I need to tell you something. I'm in love with you. I want you to take me, rip my clothes off, and thrust yourself inside me. Sometimes I feel like you don't even notice I'm here.
I'm sorry. Take it easy.
Hey.
Almost here? Nice! We can get the car ready to be disassembled, which means payment won't be far behind. Almost here? Nice! We can get the car ready to be disassembled, which means payment won't be far behind.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? That's easier. I'd rather be on the mic every once in a while. Do I have Bogdan? No. Well, I do, but I don't. I don't waste time on it. It doesn't pay for the amount of time. Just in the last hour and 53 minutes of messing around and doing whatever I want to do, I've made just over $1 million. Just hanging out, you know, just taking care of little businesses here and there, and not really even having to try hard. So
We just gotta strip this bad boy.
KO doesn't pay anymore. Well, it does. Don't get me wrong. It's just that they nerfed it and everything else. So it's, I mean, Bogdan's, yeah, it's an okay heist, but for the amount of work that you have to do for that heist, it's not worth the time. Definitely not worth the time. Same thing with the Diamond Casino heist. There's so many setups, and it doesn't pay enough for the time that you have to invest in it. So I've got my own little business thing I do. I haven't even gone around to all my businesses yet to collect the safe. I was just getting that stuff because as we were down here working on the scrapyard a little bit, because you guys want to, up until Wednesday night, the midnight, you want to be working on your scrapyards. You're going to get double money and double RP right now on that. So I'm heading over to HC right now. I haven't even hit the office yet.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
It's going to be a busy Saturday still. Because I'll tell you guys one thing. You do not want to go outside where I live right now, because it is negative fucking 52. Okay? Yeah. Scary cold outside. It's like the kind of cold that you take a leak and it's going to freeze before it hits the ground. No joke. Like, I'm almost thinking of throwing hot water outside later on and showing you guys what that's going to be like on video. And posting that to the YouTube channel, because I don't think you guys have seen what hot water, what can happen to hot water when you throw it in these kind of temperatures. Right? Like, you just toss it up in the air a little bit. So I'm going to do something when the sun's on my side a little bit more in the afternoon later on, and I'm going to try little experiments out.
It's coming at you.
Yeah, I've got every business as well, and I like to, what I like to do is make myself a business routine kind of thing. Like, I'll go around, visit all my businesses. I basically got it set up so that I'm anywhere I go, I'll touch money, really. That's the way I like to do it. I don't understand. Some guys will play GTA and they think that it's all about killing and running around and acting all hardcore in an online public lobby, and then whine and cry and asking people on mic like, oh, who's got a heist, who's got a heist, what's the matter, you don't know how to play with your money in GTA, motherfucker? Like, you spend money stupidly, obviously, and this isn't a handout, you're just a bum of GTA, you know? I got tired of hearing that stuff in public lobbies. Scrapyard's worth it. It is. And you don't have to get the one I have is the most expensive one, actually. You can get the one up in Paleto Bay. I just didn't. There's one up in Paleto Bay. Right now, that's the cheapest one for 1.6. And then the other ones are down here. I purchased this one, I think it was 2.7. Gaming, nice, welcome. Yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, man. Thank you. You can get the one in Strawberry as well, guys. It's only 2.5, and The one in Merida Heights, it's not too bad. But I mean, if you've got a lot of businesses, you know, kind of centralized in the hood, like we do, I would recommend Strawberry or down here. Oh yeah, I actually went cop car crazy when the DLC came out. So I purchased numerous cop cars. Because all the liveries you got to change on them, and any of the newer SUVs that came out, I got them. I kind of have a habit of getting everything when it comes out. Like as soon as the DLC drops, like anything new that comes out, it's like boom, I'm going shopping, I'm buying it. And see, I gave Del Perro their own cruiser, and I made each cruiser unique as well. So they've got different cruisers have different sensors and different looks and different lighting. I got unique. Oh man. Okay, I made a video on my YouTube channel there. Here. Nice. That's coming out soon, yeah. Yeah, and I do a lot of streaming, so I don't want to piss off Rockstar and do anything like that can get me suspended or anything like that. No, I got too much work on this one. Like, you see, I'm at level 801. If we check my stats, guys, I created my account. I'm eating Mentos, sorry. I found the Mentos helped me quit smoking, by the way, like a long time ago. But I just kind of got addicted to those. I created the account Christmas Day of 2020, so for the last 3 years, now going on my 4th year. I've spent $1.3 billion on weapons and armor. And my property and utility bills run me $120 million a year. It's crazy. And no, you shouldn't be poor in GTA. If you got businesses in GTA, you have safes to run around and check on. Okay? Even when I'm not here, and I'm not taking care of certain businesses you own, like the agency. It has residual money. You see that safe? Now, I've left it alone for 2 hours, but I went and cleared out all the safes before we started. So now I'm just going around doing a circle. And as you guys knew, when I was up the hangar, that there's a hangar sale that needs to be done. Yet, by the time I get that done, there's going to be a bunker sale that's got to get done, and then the nightclub will be ready. Like it never stops. We have to still go to the office and do a 50K delivery as well. So I mean, but I'm not right now. Priority number 1 is going to be getting my hangar delivered. Now, I'm kind of one of those now that I focus on my businesses. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it being. I don't need all the bonuses, because see, I got $66 million and counting right now, and then like my assets, my vehicle assets, all my vehicles are worth money. They're not like those cheated, modded, you know, not worth anything vehicles that you get from other players and stuff like that from glitches. No. Like all my stuff is legit. Okay, I got everything. I got all my MK2 weapons. Got all my research done in my bunker. Yeah. I completely upgraded every business. Well, let's take a look at the map. I own the map. Damn it, right? Like, I've got warehouse there. The vehicle warehouse, nightclub, another warehouse. These are all large warehouses, by the way, for crates. I have the auto shop property. I have the salvage yard. I own the Maze Bank Tower downtown, the biggest building in the game. That's mine. And I have 3 garages that are all completely done, marbleized, chandelier, you name it. Another garage over there. Another garage up here. I got my casino penthouse completely done. Everything. Got my penthouse garage. I think we're done in the city. Or no, well, like apartments. I've got 4 apartments in the city there. I call them safe houses. Like it's an easy safe house I can escape to if I was in public lobby, and I could just go off radar and escape into there and then off to my facility if I wanted. Hangars on the military base completely done. Hangars full of aircrafts and then some, you're going to see that. Bunkers completely done. It's out there at the base. Up here, I love Paleto Bay. I love that town. It's awesome up there. My arcade's completely done, and it's up in Paleto Bay. All my MC businesses up in Paleto Bay, and my yacht's up there. My facility is up here at Mount Gordo. I've moved my facility around the map all over the place, and I honestly love Mount Gordo. It has the best look. Okay, so the bunker work, here's the thing. I'll give you advice on the bunker, because I'm actually headed that way right now. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys, is you'll only want to buy supplies for $75,000 one time only, okay? And then let your staff build that up to 210, and then make that sale. Okay, I'll show you what I mean, because we're going to go there right now. I'm going to take my $5 million chopper. Yes, I have bragging rights. That sucker, you guys will see. I'll show you. We're going to the hangar right now. This is the this one here is the fastest chopper in the game. I think the fastest passenger chopper you can get. The Gold Swift Deluxe. This is beefed up. How much do I make in a day on GTA? Gee, that sometimes varies. Sometimes between 3 and 5 million. Depends on how much time I'm putting in and what exactly I'm doing, but I don't lose money in GTA, no. No, the game pays me to play the game. That's the way it is. That's the way I created it. So right now in pocket money, I zeroed it and I put it at 500 2 hours ago. And that's 820k, and I also only had 65 million flat, I believe. So if you do a bunker sale, it doesn't put it in your pocket money, it puts it directly in the bank. Yeah, I got the ride shoe, yes. You're about to see. Oh, come on, yeah, right. Don't give me that business. Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind. Oh, that's because I brought out my Pegasus one. My bad. Yeah, so that's another fun thing you can do. I can bring out that gold chopper for any of my friends, and the gold plane that I have, and then bring out my own. Same with the mill jet. I can copy the mill jet ×2. My fighter jets. So, Akula Annihilator. Gold jet, gold helicopter, weaponized Kanata, my B-11 Strike Force. I still love that plane. I like the Raichu too. We don't. Matter of fact, when our clan first started doing lobby oversight, we were using the Hydras. Back then, that was our first aircrafts that we were running in our fleet, because those were the first things that it could actually hover around like the Raichu can. jump over the bunker, because it's, see, I have everything strategically placed. So, for instance, if I'm up at the, I'll use Paleto Bay for example, okay? So if I spawn up at my yacht and it's up at Paleto Bay, I'll look at Paleto Bay and I'll think, okay, my MC club is there. I'm gonna go to my MC club. I'm gonna go to my MC mechanic shop, and I'm gonna do customer delivery from there, because that'll pay me 50K, and I'll get my 10K back for the investment. So, and that usually brings me into this area, and then from, well, usually it'll, since if you have your MC delivery shop, it'll, or up in Paleto, it'll usually bring your delivery in Grapeseed, over in Sandy Shores, excuse me, or it'll bring it in around this area here. No, not rarely will it ever take you into the city. So, with that being said, that gives me 50K, and then I come over here and I come right into my hangar. I get my staff there to start sourcing, right? And then once they're busy doing their thing, like I could go over there and sell it right now, but I gotta make sure the bunker's okay, because I'm not near my master control terminal, which is up at my arcade. That's a whole nother discussion. We won't get into that right now. So I'm able to get them to start sourcing, and then I can come over here, and here's the other thing. So the bunker's not ready for a sale yet, because that blue bar, it'll say like 50K or 100K, but don't listen to it, okay? It's false, because that's what it would pay you if you were to sell in Blaine County, kind of thing. So when you're at your bunker, you come over here, and all you're going to want to do, I'm not going to do it because it's already in progress right now. So once my supply level is done, right, I'll be able to sell to Los Santos for 210K. And you can manage that sale all by yourself, okay? So the secret to the bunker and managing your bunker all by yourself is only resupply it $75,000 one time, okay? And then make sure that you don't keep resupplying. So when your supply level's done and your stock level's ready and it says 210 to sell to Los Santos, you sell it, okay? Now, wait a sec here. Hang on. How many sales was that? Oh, I'm getting close. I'm almost at 1,000 sales. So, all my research, there's 51, fast track your research if you can afford to, okay? I will highly, highly recommend, do not, I repeat, do not steal supplies for your bunker, okay? It's a waste of time. Honestly, it is a lot of work. I'm kind of one of those perfectionists where it comes down to, like, I like to run numbers and see, like, if it's worth my time and, like, how much and blah, 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 right? So, and I quickly was able to figure out that no, that's not worth it. The cool thing is, though, while you're waiting for stuff, if you are at the bunker, you can make a move, right? Right now we can make a move and earn 50K, because this sucker over here will generate, okay? And that's your excess weapons. If you have an office, here's the thing, if you go to your secretary, you've got an excess truck to deliver as well. You got excess supplies, which does not affect your, like, it doesn't take away from your cargo or anything, but see, we don't necessarily have to, like, if I didn't have the sale over the hangar, I technically wouldn't leave this bunker and just leave this truck here alone, right? I'd be taking this truck and making delivery, and like I'm going to do, because I technically don't want to come out of here, and I know it's not going to take me far. I'll just come back and make my delivery when I have to. The hangar mission's easy to maintain when you do it by land.
Set? Nothing like transporting a batch of arms across the most violent state in the country to give you that serotonin spike, right? You know, this used to be one of the agency's hazing rituals, but I digress. The store is all set to take receipt of the goods. As soon as you drop them off, you get paid. Safe travels.
Yeah, see? I got lucky this time. This delivery's only over in Chumash. Sometimes it'll throw some enemies at your way. So if you have sticky bombs, I highly recommend you use them, but be careful. don't try to stop and engage with Merryweather, because honestly it's not worth your time. Sometimes the Merryweather, sometimes they send Chinese Asians after you. Looks like the Asians are after us this time. Oh yeah, they are. They got their jeeps. They're likely not going to catch up though. Oh yeah, they are. Never mind. You don't get any closer to me, I swear to God, you're gonna go boom. I'll light you up like a firecracker. Usually it's, you'll know if Merryweather's actually after you though, because Merryweather's a lot faster. But the thing is, what I was going to say is, why you want proximity mines when you're doing this kind of delivery. Look, you can't shoot from behind. That box is in the way, and it won't let you shoot. It'll let you shoot from the sides, but no. That's why even when you're throwing those sticky bombs, it's like, it's sketchy business, because I've had those sticky bombs end up getting stuck on the back of the truck, and that truck will only take like 3 sticky bomb hits, and once the sticky bombs have hit it 3 times, it's done. And be careful too when you blow up Merryweather's vehicles near you, because if they're on fire and they come near you and they connect with your vehicle and they're like a blazing ball of flame, they'll set your vehicle on fire. And once the rear's on fire, and once your rear wheels are on fire, you're done. Like, you better get out of the truck or it's gonna you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna die, right? It's gonna go boom. But still, it won't cost you any money, right? So you're taking a chance at earning that money. That's all. So don't worry if you screw it up or anything like that. Yeah, the special cargo in the office, same thing. The enemies they send after you, the special cargo in the office, they're very, very weak. I wouldn't waste time engaging with them. You can easily brush them off and just drive to terminal and go and make your delivery easy. And another thing, for those of you who do have the hangar, you'll find it's difficult, a lot more difficult to do your deliveries from your hangar if you do them by air. For some reason, Caden, what's going on, man? Hey, welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It would be much appreciated. Because if you want to know anything about GTA and how to make money and secrets like that, you definitely want to be tuning into my channel, because I'm basically on GTA on a daily basis, and this is my #1 game. I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to GTA. Like, I swear, everyone, like, I've played GTA. I'll give you a little bit of a hint of how old I am, okay? I'll tell you something. When GTA came out in 1997 of November, I was there. I was playing it when it was like little Roblox, okay? You know how that game Roblox looks? Well, GTA kind of looked like that at one point. No joke, right? But it was a lot worse graphics, but it was fun. You could get chased by cops and everything else. Like, you had this little, you could do little missions, but I mean, it wasn't nothing like this. Like, not even freaking close, obviously. But I've watched GTA go from, like, be born all the way through all the consoles, right? All the stuff we got to see going on. Yeah, man. So I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to GTA, and I made the game pay me to play the game. So just to give you guys a little bit of an insight here, let's go to stats. So overall income is sitting at negative 1.5 billion, because I hit the 2.2 billion mark already. And then Rockstar does a quick audit on your account once you hit 2.2 billion threshold of making money in GTA. And then if you pass the audit, then they put a negative in front of your 2.2 billion, and then they make you work that number back up to 0, and then from 0 you get to work your way back up to 2.2 billion. So technically I've made over 3 billion, and that means I've made just over $1 billion each year in GTA right now since 2020. So, and on this character, I've got 323 days, 17 hours, and 21 minutes. Created this character on Christmas Day of 2020. I'm not going to go through those stats. And just to give you guys like a rough idea of the cash, like just spent on weapons and armor in 3 years, 1.3 billion. That's not million. No. That's 1,332,375,198. That's lots of money, right? That number still, you know, my mind just goes when I hear that or when I see it. Like, I'm shocked. Vehicles and maintenance, I've spent 684 million in 3 years. But the properties and utility bills is what kills me. It makes me wonder, with all those businesses I own, it literally, I need to make, when you look at that number of 360 million, right? You have to break it down. Like, if you divide that by 3 years, the last 3 years, right? We're going into year number 4, but if we divide that by 3 years, that means that if I was to not take care of my businesses, not do any sales or whatnot, my utility bills would cost me $120 million regardless. So I need to make $120 million just for operational costs, just to pay my staff and my utility bills. Because if I don't make $120 million a year, I'm not making any money. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, AK, I know, right? Like, it's like those stats. That's what I mean. Like, I got addicted to grinding, and the other thing is that for the first, I want to say until like 2022, we had to do all this stuff in public lobbies, so it was worse. Like, you had to spend 12 grand to go ghost mode. You had to. Like, you were spending money ridiculously. Like, if you didn't know how to, you know, organize your money, you weren't making money. Like, you had to take your chances and everything else. And once we started to be able to conduct businesses in our own lobbies, it was a lifesaver. Like, you guys see how peaceful it is now. And I can instruct you guys and I can teach you guys. So, this one, I haven't, obviously you guys see I haven't put in a lot of effort into my hangar, right? But still, when you do come to sell, and it says sell your cargo, ensure you have additional members, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so a lot of you are going to think, oh, cool, like, I'll do it by air. Okay, here's the thing, alright? Some of the air missions are okay, and you can win them, but Rockstar also made those air missions almost ridiculously impossible, and some of those missions, believe me, I've done them, and I've failed at them, and I've lost money, and it's, you know, aggravated me. So I would recommend, if you just want to make your money and get your stuff done, go land. Always go land, and then do it and get it over with. You know, it'll give you an easy sale to do.
Okay, we got a bunch of cargo to deliver way off-road. Just drop it off at these coordinates, and the buyer will come pick everything up later.
Okay, you love how they give us this off-road vehicle to use, but look at the tires. This is all-terrain. Those aren't off-road tires. Not at all, not even close. Alright, I know where I'm going. Because these tires slip and slide all over the place. You guys have seen me do deliveries on this thing and try to climb hills. It's like having ball tires on an off-road vehicle. That's how I see these tires. I'm like, are you kidding me, Rockstar? Like, not even close to off-road tires. Caden? What's going on? Oh. I used to have my hangar down there at that end of the base. So I always used to honk at that soldier. Sometimes he's like, hey, fuck you. Or like, asshole. I'm like, alright, cool. Just a cool thing to do. You got your 3rd subscriber today? Oh shit. Caden, I didn't even know you had a channel, dude. Hang on. drop a link to your channel, please. Like, go to your channel, copy and paste the link to your channel in your browser, and then drop it in here. And by the way, guys, you're more than welcome to promote yourselves on my channel, right? I don't mind. As I had my other channel taken down, and I had well over 500 subscribers, and I'm in a good gaming community. At least I like to think so, because I know some great streamers, and they can help get you subs, no problem. I mean, that's what we do in the streaming community. We try and help each other out as much as possible. Because we all, like, we want to... What do you mean you did it? I don't see the... No, like copy and paste a link and put it here in the chat. I do love going off-roading with this thing, but this thing cannot climb hills. See? It's already starting to slide. All-terrain my ass. Alright? That's not all-terrain. No. I got some vehicles that got some all-terrain real tires on them. You know, I never bought... I did... Actually, wait. I did buy this thing once. I didn't like it. Mainly it was kind of too light. There's the prison. Stay off the prison property. Don't go driving into the prison. Even when you're high level like me and everything else, they still don't let you in that area. Uniform or no uniform. I got 4 bars on my uniform. They still come after me with 4 stars if I go in that gate. So don't do it. Come on, come on. Get up there. Oh my god, see? Perfect prime example. Look at this. Don't you dare. See? Kidding me? No. Okay, so open up whatever web browser you use, or even your channel. Like, what's your channel? Because you only have 3 subscribers, right? So for me to stop doing what I'm doing right now, and for all of us to try and search you and look you up on YouTube, what is the YouTube name you use? Like, is it just Caden Irons, or what's your YouTube channel name? Is what I mean. Because we can have user titles, but you can also name the channel, right? Like my user is Bam Bam, but you know, this is Bam Bam's second home. And literally, it is my second home. Caden's Irons. Okay, I'll look it up after. Hang on one sec. You'll have 4 subscribers. This delivery shouldn't take much longer. And you know what, guys? I haven't even scratched the surface yet with other missions. You know, like, there's still the Avenger stuff. There's still those Avenger missions. Yeah, like, there's so much to do in GTA. I've got basically everything on, yeah, everything unlocked that you could ask for missions, and cool, like, all the cool kind of missions to do. You could do paper missions, the paper URL missions, like the auto shop stuff. Like, there's always stuff to do. Like, I don't understand how some people who play GTA5, oh, GTA is a dead game, it's boring. You know why GTA is a dead game and it's boring to those people? I'll tell you why. Because they don't know how to manage their money, they don't know what they're doing in GTA, and they don't have stuff unlocked. And when you don't have stuff unlocked, the game's, like, it's harder. In the what mission? In the Avenger mission? I can show you after. You get to go do all those special security contracts, and I could take you guys to the Lexington aircraft carrier and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Like in the Avenger, there's an aircraft. There's a mission where they send you to the aircraft carrier, and you got to go and steal a submersible car. And there's 2 other missions on there that. These are daily stuff you can do, by the way. Like, those missions will pay you anywhere between 50 and 70 grand. Just like the agency missions. Like, the agency has those contract missions that appear on a daily basis, and the price always fluctuates. Same thing with the Avenger. So when you think you're bored of taking care of your businesses and you want to switch it up to doing missions, yeah, I can always do whatever. Superpowers? I have superpowers. No, I don't cheat or anything. No, everything's legit. Yeah, I'm one of those. Like, I don't believe in cheating. Like, I go after cheaters and modders and all that kind of bullshit in online public lobbies. I expose those little rat bastards. I call them out too. Yeah, I embarrass the shit out of them right on my channel. I don't care. I'll call them out and I'll call them weak sauce right to their face. And I'll tell everybody. I'll show everybody. If you gotta do GTA with cheats and stuff like that, and you know, God mode and whatnot to get kills on people and just to make money or whatever, then you're weak. I don't even want to, you know. And I've dealt with the barcodes and the modded accounts and everything. I've dealt, my clan and I have dealt with them so long that we can spot those bastards out in a heartbeat. Like, you guys can't, but we can. Well, I can load up in a lobby and I can find them in a heartbeat. I can look on the list and be like, I could tell right there. I could be like, just from your user gamer tag, I can be like, that guy's a griefer. I know. I could tell you if you're a griefer, a tryhard, an online bully, and yeah. Some of them do call me the bully's bully because, I mean, yeah, for 3 years I have been. I've been a thorn in their side. Barcodes know it because we've been at war with barcodes for 3 years. MP3 knows it. We've been a thorn in their side for 3 years. Yeah, we've had some ongoing conflicts. Our biggest war one time, we were in the lobby, we were under a 7.5-hour war. We were at war for 7.5 hours. That war cost me personally, cost me $4 million flat. I didn't get that money back. That was $4 million being spent on weapons and armor, orbital canning people, like Moore's Mutual Insurance, you name it. Ghost mode. That's why you guys don't see me involved in so many conflicts. Like I was, I think yesterday? Yeah, last night. For a little bit. I did some lobby oversight. But you don't see me doing it as often as I used to. Like, I used to do it a lot. And after a while, you're just like, I don't want to hang around these people. I feel like my IQ's dropping by the second. I'm going to make some money, right? I do like going and helping out the online public lobbies. Here, I'm going to take you guys to the Avenger right now. So my haters are my trollers, okay? They always hate and whine and cry when I do this. They think I'm cheating, but no. I just know how to teleport, right? Oh yeah, the helicopter's trying to kill me.
The buyer just made their pickups and said everything was accounted for. Good job.
So, we got the Eagle. Got my orbital cannon. Got the staff lounge. That's all done up. Got my own room. Staff freaking out down there. Mentally ill. See? Sleeping quarters. It's all done. You get these nice little trophies when you mastered KO Perico.
What can I do for you?
Staff, give me my snacks. Alright, weapons room here. This is the bad behavior computer. I can see anything and everything of what you're doing just by this. I can put on a level 3 strike team and then observe you. Right? All from here. But hey, Caden, while I'm here, you're doing KO setups right now. I would mix in like I'd make sure that you're collecting your safes from like every 2 setups you complete from KO. I'd go and check on your other businesses. Nightclub, I would do your nightclub sale after KO, yeah, for sure. I like to do that. Caden, I'm looking you up. Caden Irons. Hang on. One sec, boys. Yeah, see, I knew it, Caden. Because the channel's small, I'm gonna have to like go... No, hang on. Wait a sec. There you go, Caden. Now you got 4. Now, I'll show you what I mean by... Where's my external mouse? Where the hell did I put that thing? Boys, bear with me 1 second. I had it. Oh, I hate it. Who's that little bastard? You gotta be kidding me. Does this thing just, like, grow legs and walks away? Weird. Hang on 1 sec, dude. This is gonna bother me. I wanna know where my damn mouse is. Where the fuck did I put that stuff? See, if I lose something and I don't find it now, there it is, and it's gone forever. Or it's gone for a long time, and I don't see it again for a while. You know, it'll leave my mind. There we go, that's better. Okay, Caden, I'll show you what I mean by the copy and paste part. Yes, it is definitely important to have the nightclub capacity at max. Always try to keep your popularity at max. You can do that by oh, come on, mouse is acting up now. Come on, I just want it to paste. Son of a bitch. Really? Come on. I need a new mouse. It's on my list of shit to get this year. Oh, don't be a dick. Caden, I subscribe to it anyways once I get this mouse working properly. Let's see. Go back to your thing. Let's see. See, the thing is, if I gotta do the copy and paste, it'll... Control C. Yes. No, wait. I'm trying to paste your channel onto this one. There we go. You see how I did that? So that's what I was meaning by doing the copy and pasting, dropping a link. Because now people can just click on your link there, and then they can subscribe to your channel. Just like that, right? So that's how that works. Oh, and hang on, boys, I just gotta say hi to one of my friends here. She's French, so I don't understand a lot of what she says, but... See? She speaks a lot of, like, high-class French, but, I mean, I like that.
Sama, hello, are you? Oh, Bandan, how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
We've been friends for a little while. That one's over in France, and...
having a good day.
Oh, thank you.
T'inquiète pas, mon fifounet, dis-moi qui je dois fouetter. Tu as fait des bêtises en fait.
That one became popular like overnight. And you know why? Is because like French is our second language here in Canada. So some French people we like, other French people, like the joke of a prime minister we have right now. Yeah, we don't like him. No. No, Canadians don't like that guy whatsoever. That guy's got problems. And then some. Like, we're not gonna get started on my prime minister today. He's not even my prime minister. I refuse to accept him as my prime minister. The guy's a joke. The guy deserves to be in jail. Justina Trudeau, you little... I got choice words for that guy. Let's put it that way. Never... No, actually, just let me just say this, guys. You know, never... Not in my life have I ever met such... Not met, but seen such stupid people in my life. Like Trudeau and his cabinet of jokers and, you know, whatever else they want to call themselves, but yeah, clowns. Anyways, when it comes to the Avenger missions, see what I mean with the gaming community? Everybody says hi to each other. So a couple of my friends right now are live, right? So I just dropped in, said hi real quick, smash a like, you know. Show the support. They do the same. So, coming up here in the Avenger, 1 sec here. There we go. Alright, now, the Avenger can have your MK2 weapon shop, and I highly suggest getting that upgrade.
That is a wholesome day's fun taken care of.
Has its own garage. I can modify vehicles in here. This thruster, it's Okay, it doesn't have weapons. You can't. But what you can do is you can, when this thing is engaged in midair, the Avenger, and it's in autopilot mode, you can leave the Avenger with this thing and come back into it when it's in midair. That I found cool. These 3 are gun station turrets. I can have 3 people on 3 different gun stations on this aircraft. This aircraft is also equipped with a war board. So it's our operations board. So these numbers change on a daily basis, what the reward is. And it shows you like where you're going. That's the aircraft carrier. That's surgical strike. Whistleblower is pretty cool. And then there's Merryweather Security. On my other account, I completed it. And I'll be doing these missions. I still got to complete that again. So that's gonna be fun. We'll bring this sucker out right now. And since you're playing Fortnite, see, you're in Florida? Oh, dude, let me tell you something. You got a homie in Canada? I'm in Canada. I'm in Alberta right now, okay? If you look at Alberta, Canada, on my channel there, I put a picture this morning of what our temperature was this morning. And here, let me actually, so I can quote it properly here. So I posted a picture this morning. It says, extreme cold warning, northern Alberta. And where I was this morning at 5 a.m., okay, that's what time I'm usually up, between 4 and 5 a.m. every day. And it was negative 43 degrees Celsius, which with wind chill factor felt like negative 54, okay? The wind was at 8 kilometers per hour, so that's even at a slow speed, that's hurts. Now, it was only by 9 a.m. it was supposed to get sunny and only go up to minus 39. Now, here's what's if I let you guys know what my weather is going to be right now. Right now it's negative 32 and dropping. Feels like negative 41. And Sunday, which is tomorrow, we're supposed to have a high of negative 32 again, with a low of negative 37. And Monday, negative 27, with a low of negative 29 overnight. And then Tuesday is when it starts getting warm, and we call that warm. Like it goes to negative 16, then back up to negative 20, or down to negative 20, and then like negative 9 next Saturday. That's going to be our heat wave right there. But yeah, for you guys in Florida, it's like 52. Yeah, see, complete different opposite. Like you would come here and freeze your nads off. I'd go there and I'd be mad. I'd be irritated in a heartbeat in Florida. I've been to just because of the elevation and the heat. Because I've been to the Philippines and the humidity and the heat, and we don't get along. No. I'm not a fan of the heat at all. Which is weird. I mean, I can tolerate the cold. I can go out and deal with Siberia temperatures, which, by the way, yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, or it might have even been the day before yesterday, where I live in Canada, in Alberta, we were actually the coldest place on Earth, according to the Weather Network. Georgia? Did Georgia get? Did you guys get snow in Georgia in the mid? Like I was kind of following the snowstorms in the Midwest because I have a friend of mine. My best friend lives in the Midwest, but in the Midwest of Canada, like near the Chicago area, Toronto area, and that. And they got plastered. Like it was bad, and they're still getting more. No, I seen like a bunch of the snowstorm that just blanketed the United States right now and going on, and I'm like, yeah, I don't miss living in the Midwest at all. Like I've been out west now for 10 years, and I'll tell you, it's different weather. Yeah, I don't miss that heavy, wet, thick snow. Toronto? Dude, I'm from Toronto. I was born there too. I'm a big-time Leafs fan. Yep. Was born and raised in Toronto area. Yep. Teed up. Scarborough, I'm straight from the hood. Yep. Jane and Finch area. That's a hardcore area. You guys don't like. If you don't belong in that area, they will quickly spot you out, and they will quickly be quick to tell you, like, yo, bounce out of here, get lost, kind of thing, right? It's just one of those neighborhoods. I don't know where I grew up. It got worse, but I mean, like, if you're from there, you have no problems. All right, we're going to. Oh, I bet you. By the way, too, MXN. He's probably a Raptors fan. And I'm not a full-time Raptors fan, basketball, but I was really happy because I remember when the Raptors came into the NBA, and it was the Vancouver Grizzlies and the Toronto Raptors that came into the NBA, and they were the only two Canadian teams. And Vancouver ended up going belly up. Vancouver, like, they couldn't financially support themselves, and Toronto could. Toronto went. It took them a long time, man. Like, Toronto came into the league, I think, in the mid-90s. Like, Toronto's been wanting a championship for over 20 years in the NBA. Well, let's. I'm gonna show you guys this aircraft, the carrier mission, right quick. If you guys haven't seen it, take this sucker out of
So you
autopilot.
probably heard, but Merriweather's been playing at IRS agent, seizing any imports that didn't pay their fucked up little tax. In this case, that means a whole batch of luxury, high-tech submersible cars just got pulled off a cargo ship. They're being held offshore till the paperwork comes through. And when I say offshore, I mean a big-ass aircraft carrier. These motherfuckers always gotta make a statement, right? We're after one car in particular, a Toreador. Got a buyer all lined up. Now head over to Rooster's hangar. He's
Yeah, when you're at your hangar, I source my supplies. Always. I always get Rooster to source my supplies. I pay the 25K because sometimes he's either gonna source one crate or he's gonna come back sourcing two. Sometimes it might even give you three. So you just go over to Rooster in your hangar if he's there, and ask him to go over to him and talk to him, just like you see me do at the hangar. But if you don't have the Los Santos DLC, I don't know if that's going to be an option. Because Rooster is a part of the DLC when you purchase this for the Avenger. When you purchase the terminal. And that terminal box is like $1.6 million to open up all these missions or something like that. Like 1.6 or 1.8. Please don't quote me on the exact price, but I know it was expensive. You got him? Okay, then yeah, ask him to source your supplies then. Yeah, definitely. And the same thing if you've got your staff in the warehouse, right? You got the Avenger? Okay, inside the Avenger is going to be an option to when you're in here in Warstock, okay? In your Avenger is going to be your operations terminal. There's going to be an option for that, and you're going to need that for Rooster. To open up all that missions and stuff. But yeah, you can just as we're able to ask Rooster to go source those supplies, we're able to get our warehouse staff to do so too. That's why you see me doing that, right? If I'm getting supplies, I'm definitely asking one of my staff to start sourcing stuff. Or if I'm near a warehouse, you'll see me like sneak in there and get my staff to start sourcing. Nice, nice. Yeah, these missions are fun.
Okay, team leader, we are closing in. How you like the music, by the way? I'll play this anytime your chances of survival are below 20%. Gets me in the zone. Woohoo! All right. I'd say we're getting about as close as I can get to the carrier before we're liable to take a heat seeker to the nuts. So you're gonna have to parachute from here. Good thing, too. I was just getting all emotional.
Yeah, the Los Santos Angels is the one you want for this one.
Time for you to jump. See ya.
Like, that side of the terminal will open up these missions. And by the way, these missions are always available, so when I'm done this one, you can go back and do another one. This is by far one of my favorites.
Head for Hangar Bay A on the lower deck. That's where they're keeping the cars. Sending you a picture of the containers now. Hey, I was thinking, if we get trackers on some of these high-profile crates, we might be able to track Merryweather's supply chain. Could be profitable.
One piece of advice. Don't open up that door. Do not shoot that. Do I know Man? Of course I know Man, Caden. Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm surprised you mentioned Man. I talk to Man on a daily basis. Yep. He was actually in here earlier. He promoted me on his channel there not too long ago. Yeah, I'm subscribed to him too. Yeah, I've never, you know, when it comes to seeing Man play like Fortnite and Call of Duty, like, man, I like, you know, the way he plays Call of Duty is like, it's insane. I mean, he plays Call of Duty the way I play GTA. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows it's awesome. It's like he can fly through menus, like change through weapons like I can in GTA. Like he can, I can't do that stuff in Call of Duty. I'm not good at Call of Duty. I've tried Call of Duty. I know what I'm good at and I know what I'm not good at. And Call of Duty is not my game. This is cute. I'm supposed to put the tracker on the crates, and the crates are either glitching or the crates are going to be in the other end, because they're not. It's not popping up on this end. The only thing that keeps happening is the guys keep coming non-stop. Like always, because I've gone to the spots that usually you go and plant a tracker on the crates, and it's not happening. You got a shout out from him. Hey Riley, what's going on? Nice to see you. Boys, I'm trying to read at the same time as doing the game, don't worry. I will get back to you. That's why I decided to put the mic back in. Alright. If we don't get out of this, they're gonna keep coming. It's one thing. This is not the business battle Lexington, the same as you guys did in the online public lobbies where you kill the crew and then they're not coming back. No, these guys just... they're like unlimited. They never stop. It's like they have nano supply. It's like a ghost ship. Hopefully I'm putting trackers on the crates in the other bay. That's the only other place it could be. Because I know this ship like the back of my hand. I've been on this ship enough times, especially in the last 3 years. I can't see them being out there. I've never had to place trackers on crates that are out on the deck. I've had to go out on the deck to deal with a juggernaut before, but not to place trackers on those crates. I'm hoping these we're putting them on these ones, because if not, I don't get my bonus. And I wanted my bonus, damn it. I'm all about that bonus. Kidding me, man. This better be it. Nope. Come on, Rockstar, why? Irritating me today. Holy crap, enemies. Screw you guys. Oh, come on, where? Unbelievable. It's almost like the game is like, you know what? You Bam, you're not getting your bonus today. What? Just which one? Oh yeah, yeah. You seen that one, Riley? Yeah, that's Ben Shapiro. He don't hold back. No. He's like Brett Cooper. Brett Cooper, she feels that same way. Brett's all about that. Yeah, the whole woke society is going broke, and they're going down. Eventually, society has had enough of the woke stuff. Literally. I'm pretty sure we all have. Like, we're all done with it. Like, we were, you know, at first it was like, okay, you want to be gay, you want to be trans, okay, that's fine, you know, do your own thing. But once you start trying to push that ideology too far onto everybody and non-stop, and then start like acting mentally ill and think that you get entitled to things, no, it doesn't work like that. That's where the line gets drawn in the sand at some point. And it's just like, we're not tolerating this shit no more. I know, isn't that's disgusting, isn't it, Riley? Yeah, that's why a lot of parents now are standing up and saying, okay, this stuff has to stop. Like, literally.
Was just gonna give you a heads up about those containers, but you're way ahead of me with those key cards. Good shit.
Exactly. Like, okay, parents who do that to their children and put their children through that kind of shit should be locked away. Honestly, it shouldn't be parents. It's just like, you know what? Like, they should have their children taken away because you don't get to do that. No. It's like the question got asked to somebody the other day on YouTube. They were at this campus, or at this college campus, or university campus in the States, and they were doing a questionnaire. It's like, do you think a 12-year-old girl should be able to have a tattoo, right? And there was a
must be online because I got a new dot on my radar.
It is horrible.
Good luck getting back.
So the girls were asked. They were these girls on campus were asked, like, do you think a 12-year-old should be able to get a tattoo, right? Without her parents' permission. They were like, no, because she's not old enough to make that decision, because that's a life permanent decision, and you know, that's a really big decision. And then they said, well, then they started asking the question, well, why do you think it's okay for girls 12 and under to be influenced by teachers to make a decision where they're going to change their sexuality? Isn't that a big decision? And then they're like, well, and they're like, yeah, well, see? You can't have it two ways. You can't sit there and like, the woke can't sit there and be like, well, we shouldn't do this at a certain age, but we're going to turn around and do something that's a lot more horrible. It's just, oh my god, it makes no sense. It makes me sick. It's mentally ill. It's mentally ill behavior is what it is. Antifa and all that other bullshit, and you know what? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not saying I hate the community or anything, or gays, or whatever. You want to do your own thing, you do your own thing. You do you, okay? Everybody do you, right? Be happy, do you. But don't ever try to push your ideology shit on me, because that's when you get hated by me. Or not hated, but I don't have to accept your stupid ideology. I don't have to accept if you want to identify as a cat or a dog. That's your problem, you know? That just means to me that you're mentally ill. Right? That's all I see. When I see people acting like that, and they have like a shitload of colors through their hair and a bunch of makeup on, and they're crying and whining about everything, yeah, that's all I see is, you know what? I see a mentally ill, deranged person. Right? That's what I see, and we're allowed to, because you know what? We don't have to accept them. Just like they don't have to accept us, right? The world's not going to change for them just because they want the world to change. Okay? You know what's going to happen? Eventually, the good's going to fight the evil, right? Eventually, it'll end up being a war against God's people and the gays. And you know what? I don't have to support the gay people, because you know what? You're committing the seventh sin against the Bible. So, and not to mention, you stole God's promise rainbow and stuck it on a flag to call it your own. So you stole something out of the Bible that was God's, God's promise is the rainbow. And that you know, I'm not going to go in details on everything, but I'm using that as a great big prime example. And then they sit there and they call us the evil ones. Yeah, right. Okay. I don't like Joe Biden either. I think Joe Biden's a fairy, just like Justin Trudeau. Joe Biden's no good. Like, you need Donald Trump in there. You guys need Donald Trump in there in the United States like yesterday. Seriously, like, you guys need Donald Trump back ASAP, right? And like, Canada needs to get rid of Justina Trudeau and Christina Freeland. Like, we need those two clowns out now. Because we have such a major housing crisis here in Canada with people and homelessness, and it's just horrible. It's heartbreaking to see. Like, our country never, even the United States, ever since I was a child, I've never seen North America in such shambles. I've never seen my country and your guys' country in such shambles. Like, literally. I've never seen it so bad. Like, ever. Never. Like, this is what happens when the liberals and the Democrats, right, took over. Democrats, and I call them the Democrats because to me they're just crackheads. So, like, I mean, who do you think's more intelligent, a crackhead or a Democrat? Because I can tell you, the street crackhead is a lot more smarter than Democrats. Okay, like, I would trust a street crackhead to run the country of the United States over Joe Biden any day, because Joe Biden turns around and shits and pisses himself, okay? Even before he eats lunch, and then 5 minutes after he's eaten lunch, he doesn't even know that he had lunch, okay? Let alone he doesn't even know when he's at the podium trying to make a speech. Half the time he's up there sitting there going, what am I doing again? And you ever notice when he tries to leave the podium, he doesn't know where he's going, right? They have to direct that guy. Listen, if you have to direct somebody off the stage, he can't be running a country. Like, at what point do we all, here in Canada and the United States, just say, enough is enough, we've had it, these leaders have to go, the people are done, the people have had it, because I'm telling you something, one or two things are going to happen, okay? The people are either going to revolt, okay, in the United States and here in Canada, because we are literally at the breaking point here in Canada. There's already been lots and lots of talk about it. There's mad talk about it right now online, right? The biggest buzz online right now is if this shit don't change soon, then we're going to revolt and we're going to have a civil war here in Canada. And I guarantee you it's about to happen in the United States too. It's only a matter of time. Exactly. Like, he turned around, like, okay, the United States and Canada and UK, we were supposed to be over in the Middle East just like supervising the situation. We weren't supposed to get our hands dirty in that right away. And in the last 48 hours, what do? Well, we decided we're going to start bombing them. Let's just get involved. Oh, fuck, great. So now my nation's involved, United States are involved, and UK's involved. Riley, that's what I'm basically like. I'm a little bit stressed out, and I think you guys should be too, to be honest, because our world leaders right now just got us involved in shit that we shouldn't have been involved in. Like, here's the thing: we just got in the conflict in the last 48 hours. We're hot in the conflict too, and bombing them. So, like, now it's like our two leaders, Justina Trudeau and Joe Biden, just opened us up to get it attacked. You know? And not to mention, the UK leader, I forget his name. Okay? But that fucking clown just put you guys at risk of getting terrorist attacked too now. So, like, what were these guys thinking when they went in 48 hours ago and just started bombing without consequence? They didn't think that, like, you don't think the terrorists are going to be sitting there going, you know what, you motherfuckers are next. Okay? You thought Israel was bad. Like, you thought what happened in Israel was bad? These guys are ruthless. These guys don't know how to, like, these guys are the ones that plot, plan, and execute. They don't give a rat's ass about, consequences mean nothing to them. Absolutely nothing. They don't know what the hell consequence means. Alright? They're the not fucking around crew. That's what Hamas is and terrorists, man. Like, seriously. People around the world don't get it. They think that, oh, you know, the UK, North America, they protect us, you know, like nothing bad gonna happen to us. Like, what could possibly go wrong? Listen, okay, motherfuckers, and I say this with respect when I say, listen, motherfuckers, okay? Now, if you think for a second that the Houthis and the little terrorists, the Yemen terrorists, and the Iranians are not sitting there plotting and planning against North America, UK, and Canada, you're sadly mistaken. You're living in a fantasy world, okay? Get out of that fantasy world or you're going to get hurt. You're going to get disappointed when we get attacked. You're not going to know what to do. Shit's going to hit the fan and you're going to be too shell shocked to going, how could this possibly happen while everybody else has already figured it out? You know what, Riley? I can't remember his name, but he's no Boris Johnson. I mean, if anything, you guys were better off having Boris Johnson in there. Yeah. Boris did a better job. Way better job. Told you guys I got different cruisers. Black sheriff's car, white sheriff's car, blue sheriff's car. Even got a stealth sheriff's car. Holy crap, am I carrying 1.5 million in pocket change? That's a lot. I am. Cool. So I made 1.5 million in pocket change.
You're fine, right?
In 3 hours.
Sure.
And that's solo meal. It's like, you know, that's grinding. That's just doing the grind. Ooh, we need armor. Good thing we're right around the block. Right around the corner. What's this? 3 hours, 15 minutes, 47 seconds. Not bad. Like that's decent amount of money for doing solo work. And there's still stuff to do. For instance, there's going to be the nightclub sale coming up next. Do you guys want to hear something funny? Okay, it doesn't. Well, not funny, but okay. These are the kind of leaders that we're dealing with. Joe Biden and Justin Trudeau. Okay, they think there's no housing crisis, and their so-called housing plan to build more homes and to house people.
I can tell we are gonna
their plan. There is no plan. Their plan is to house like 300,000 people over the next 6 years. Do you know what? Here's the thing. We broke down the numbers, and this is how stupid our journalists. That's who they are. I had to think there right off the top of my head. Our journalists, especially Mercedes Stevenson, one of the most aggressive journalists there is here in Canada, and she's very intelligent, smart. She's put Justin Trudeau up on Christmas Eve, asked him all the hard questions, and she already knew the answers to. She already ran the numbers. And when she asked him about to explain the numbers, how his housing crisis plan is, she said, you're bringing in 500,000 immigrants a year, and your housing plan only is going to build 300,000 homes in the next 6 years. She's like, by the time 6 years comes, she's like, we already have way too much immigration. She goes, you're not focusing on our own citizens. You're focusing too much on immigration and bringing in international students and bringing in international people, and you're too much into Ukraine and you're supporting Ukraine. She's like, if Canada was to break out into a war tomorrow, we only have enough ammunition to last us for 3 fucking days. We've given so much ammunition to Ukraine and so much of our weapons and stockpile bullshit that our Prime Minister has basically left us defenseless. Not to mention that, it gets worse than that, okay? We've got service members sleeping in their fucking cars because they can't afford where they've been stationed, where they've been deployed. Some of our members have been deployed in certain parts across Canada where the housing price is through the fucking roof. So you've got service members sleeping in their vehicle and also working on base. That's like, okay, in Canada and the United States, when we have our own service members, okay, our own military members sleeping in their fucking cars, okay, that's an extremely serious problem. And that is so disrespectful. Like, as a leader, if you let that happen to your military personnel, you should be arrested and tried for treason. Justina Trudeau, I'm going to call it out like a lot of other people have called it out. You need to be arrested and tried for treason. And I will be one of those people that turns around and advocates so that you get, and I'll do it loud and proud, big time, okay? And my voice will get heard all across Canada because I know how to make it heard across Canada. And believe me, I'm like right there, right on the verge and the doorstep of doing it.
What do you need?
I've already got support from the Conservatives and whatnot, so I mean, I'm about to get out there and start being public with Justin Trudeau, and I guarantee you, the second I do, he's going to silence my ass and arrest me, and then I'll be in jail. So I've been to jail before, and I'm not a fan. I've done a couple of overnighters, so I kind of enjoy my freedom at home. So there's enough though pissed off Canadians and whatnot to feel exactly the same as I do. So I'm just going to let them handle it for now, but I'm like basically like a nutsack hair away from being pushed over the edge from that loser. And then like, and even it scares me with the crap that comes out of what's his face's mouth, like Joe Biden's mouth. Like, you look at the stuff that comes out of his mouth and Justin Trudeau's mouth, and you're like, holy crap! Like, how scary is it? Like, who's in charge of removing these motherfuckers from power? Because I'm going to make this very clear to everybody here shortly. And I'm going to make it very clear on my platform, very clear on social media. If we want a change as the people, then we as the people need to revolt and say enough is enough, no more. We're not going to work no more. We're going to go right to the government offices and demand these motherfuckers get arrested now. They're stealing our money. Here's the thing, let me break it down to you guys. The leaders that we have right now in play and the people that are in power right now are stealing our money. They're frauding us. They're doing illegal business, okay, and they're investing in foreign interference, and they're doing a lot of sketchy shit, okay. And here's the thing, okay, we as the people need to put a stop to this shit. All right, if we, as the power of the people, stopped working, blocked the government, turn around and demanded they get arrested and held accountable, they'll get held accountable. Because trust me, if there's nothing is going to get done in the nation, and everybody decides to walk off their jobs, and everybody decides to refuse to do everything, and everybody decides to go down to the White House or the Capitol and decide like, hey, we want the president held accountable now, right? We want Joe Biden arrested now. We want Justin Trudeau arrested now. Nothing is going to happen in these two countries and we need to shut the borders down just like we did at the Freedom Convoy. We'll shut down the borders. We'll shut down the border crossing. No freight gets in, no freight gets out. No freight gets crossed between Canada and the United States. Just like back in the Freedom Convoy. We'll shut everything down all over again. Right? It needs to happen. Because if it doesn't, if these clowns don't get put into place, like, we can't go on for another 4 years like this. Our countries won't survive. That's facts, people. You want to be in a recession? Our countries, that's what's going to happen. Right? We're not going to be able to afford to do anything. We had this discussion yesterday. Okay? Now, you guys have realized how brazen robberies are becoming during the daylight. Right? Robbers are going into stores. Like, look at San Francisco, for instance. Right? The looting of stores is happening, robberies, right in broad daylight. Nobody gives a fuck no more, right? You know why? Because everybody's desperate. They got bills to pay, and with inflation, okay, when you can't pay your bills and when your kids are starving, they got to do something to feed their kids. You know? Like, parents will not let their kids starve. That's the worst thing. Our kids being sick and starving is two things that a parent won't let their children do. That's kind of suffering. Like, a parent will suffer before their children suffers. So when parents get desperate to feed their children, they will do desperate things. Now, right now it's the jewelry stores that are getting robbed, and the convenience stores and the shoe stores and the clothing stores. Okay? Now, let me educate you guys on something. The food prices are through the roof. People are starving right now. Next, they're going to start looting the grocery stores. And if you think I'm joking, and if you think I'm crazy, well, you guys thought, I mean, some of you guys thought that when I started talking about them looting stores in the middle of the day wearing masks. and yet and doing random attacks on people that they don't even know, and yet here we are, ba-da-da, right? Everybody needs more money, Caden. Nobody can afford, like, even my bills are through the fucking roof, dude. Like, seriously. Like, exactly. Everybody's protesting because there's not enough, we're not making enough from our jobs to afford the inflation, the rising cost of everything else. It's like what was it? I seen something insulting. Costco. Costco has an advertisement on YouTube right now to door greeters and whatnot, and they're gonna pay you $15 an hour. And their little incentive is that, oh, on Sundays we're gonna pay you time and a half. Listen, $15 an hour isn't gonna pay for shit anymore, okay? If $15 an hour isn't gonna pay my fucking rent, it's not gonna feed you, and it's not gonna clothe you. $15 an hour is fuck all. Okay? So Costco, fuck you, alright? You're insulting, and you're about to lose my fucking business if you keep advertising out there, and I'm about to put you guys front and center. And I'll make it go viral, because I know certain people that I can comment, and they'll take it on their platform, and they'll make it front and center on their platform. So I won't have to do it on mine, and they get enough attention as it is, right? So I mean, it's just like big corporations like that, like Costco, that really piss me off. Like I can only imagine what they're doing to people at McDonald's then, and how woke and broke McDonald's is going. Like, seriously, like, all these corporations need to realize something. Like, you can't pay people minimum wage and like shit wages and then expect them to be happy and go to work and be able to afford and live, and like, it's just not happening. Like, the reality of it is, like, sooner or later,
special cargo ready for collection. Sooner
or later, things stay broken long enough, okay? People snap. Things will change. Things will boil over. It's called things will hit a breaking point. Okay? So the people will only tolerate so much before things spill over into like a civil war. Civil unrest is what'll happen. Yeah. Guaranteed. It's only a matter of time before it's happening too. The United States giving you guys an example too. Okay, Joe Biden has been so recklessly with money, he's had to extend the debt ceiling twice since he was in power. How many times did Donald Trump extend the debt ceiling when he was in power? Not even once. Not even one time. Nope. He didn't have to. Right? My friends in the United States, you guys are in so much trouble because of Joe Biden's reckless spending that you've had to increase the debt ceiling twice, and now you're considering doing it again for a third time, and I don't know how that's going to happen. Like, I don't know who the fuck is going to lend you guys money anymore. Yeah, like, I'm not... Like, you guys in America are awesome. You guys have been my American friends ever since I was in diapers. Like, I have nothing bad to say about Americans. You guys are cool. Like, we're neighbors. Like, we've been best friends since ever. But, I mean, like, the way you guys are running your country and the way we're running our country is not good. It's not going good at all. Our government seems to be printing money like it's going out of style. Like, he seems to think that there's a fucking endless supply of money or some shit. Justin Trudeau, just over Christmas time, he just put on us on his family vacation hook for $87,000. And he lied to Canadians, saying the ethics commissioner cleared it, and then he said that it was his friend's resort in Africa that he was going to, and he was going to pay for it all out of pocket. Well, here's the other thing, because I watch all the Parliament stuff, and I do follow American politics stuff, and I watch Congress, and you kind of do that when you get older, and you know, have nothing better to do. But I can tell you that Joe Biden, just recently, I mean, openly bold-faced lied × 3, and so did Justin Trudeau, and they were all caught on it too. And they were all called on it. And now they're avoiding being questioned on it. And even Congress yesterday demanded, they were like, Biden, you need to be arrested right here, right now. Hunter Biden, that's what they said, like right there in I don't know if you guys seen Congress yesterday, but it was heated. Oh man, was it ever heated. I've never seen Congress so heated in my life. It was heating up big time yesterday. Like, I swear, I'm telling you guys one thing right now. And even Donald Trump has said it too, and he's sworn. And you guys know how serious Donald Trump is, okay? Donald Trump has even told Joe Biden, he's like, once I get back in as being president, you're going to jail. So your whole family's going to jail. He's like, your whole Mickey Mouse operation is going to jail. That's what he said. Because I mean, I watch Trump's rallies and everything, right? So if you don't think that all the people that went after Trump and that caused Trump all these problems, right? All this time up until now, if you don't think that Donald Trump's the type of person to get revenge, man, then those people are really dumb, huh? Like, you can't fix stupid. No. And then the same thing Pierre Poilievre reminded Justin Trudeau. He said, once I'm Prime Minister, and he will get Prime Minister, he's smashing the polls, man. He's front center, and he's got my vote too. And he even said, same thing. The Trudeau family will be going to jail. Trudeau will be charged and will be arrested once I'm Prime Minister. We will stop at nothing. We will open up everything. All the corruption and expose all his corruption. I'm like, perfect. That's awesome. Now you know, and you know what? You know what was embarrassing? It didn't happen to your leader, but it happened to our leader here in Canada. Just recently. Was it not even 6 months ago? It was like just in the summertime. Sophie took the kids and left and officially filed for divorce against Justin Trudeau. So why do we have a broken family man running the country of Canada? I want to know that too, because if the man couldn't even keep his own family together and he couldn't even run his family, what makes you think the guy can run a country? The guy's not qualified to be a family man. The guy's not even qualified to run a country. That's the way I see it. Okay? His wife packed the kids up and left because of his double standards and all his stupid policies. Okay? Like, listen, I used to be a fringe minority and a so-called terrorist because I refused to get vaccinated and I refused to wear a mask. Okay? And I drove truck for years and years and years. Matter of fact, I've been in the transportation industry my whole life. And to be called that was infuriating and everything else. And then some. And telling me I'm not a true Canadian. And telling me he would never force Canadians to get vaccinated. But then he turned around and he said he would never mandate vaccines, but then he mandated it for people's jobs and for crossing the border, didn't he? And you know what? If it wasn't for us standing up in the Freedom Convoy and saying fuck you and no, then guess what? All those mandate policies would still be in place today for everybody. We were the only ones here in Canada that started a world movement. And it started with a few of me and actually a few of my friends in the industry that said right off the beginning when they said like, oh hey, we're by the way, what's your vaccine status? I flat out told work, I said, why? What's the problem? I said, that's none of your business, right? And they said, well, let's see, you go on the military bases and you move service members and whatnot and whatnot, and you have access to high value, loads and whatnot, and that requires vaccination status. I said, so? Well, we need you to be vaccinated. We're going to have to get you to get vaccinated if you want to continue to do those contracts. And I don't think so. Like, nope. Fuck you, bud. Right? That's not in the contract. That's not in the agreements or anything else like that. So, see ya. Right? You can whistle Dixie, because I ain't doing it. Right? And not only did I lost friends, I lost my family, it sacrificed my family. I lost a lot. I lost a lot over stupid. My own brother even turned his back on me and was so so liberal and so behind that vaccine bullshit. Like, it messed up a lot of people's lives. Let's just put it that way. We all know that. I guarantee you, though, they're going to try and bring back those all that bullshit all over again, and we're prepared to fight. So I'm not letting it happen. Nope. And by the way, They were trying, if we would have let them have those mandates and their little plan, okay? Well, let me tell you something else about their little plan, okay? Their little plan also included that they eventually, if we didn't put a stop to all their shit and do the Freedom Convoy, their next step was they were going to, Joe Biden and Justina Trudeau, they were going to eliminate our money. They were going to eliminate our currency. So there'd be no more coins. There'd be no more money paper. Like, well, our money isn't made in paper anymore. It's plastic. I mean, like, it's multicolored too. So I mean, why it couldn't just be green is beyond me. But you know, but yeah, they wanted to take away. At first they wanted they wanted us all to go to digital ID. And I was one of those people that stood up and said, "No, absolutely not. I know where that's going. You're not giving us digital ID. Go to hell." Right? Because their next move after digital ID was going to be, well, we're going to take away the currency, because if we take away the currency, we control them with the currency, then we're in control of the people, and if the people don't do what we want them to do, then they've got you by the balls. So, some fun facts for you guys. Now, listen, I'm getting a little hungry. I want a snack, and I gotta take a break, because, I mean, I've been at it for 3 hours and 35 minutes. Like, I'm gonna deposit this 1.5 million, snack out for a little bit, got a hockey game coming on. I'll be back on GTA at some point today, guys, or I'll figure out a game, right? But I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and
our fearless leader. Good to see you, boss.
We don't always have to talk GTA, right? We can, you guys can bring up different topics always with me. I don't mind, you know. But yeah, I really, really, really gotta get up and stretch. My eyes are killing me from staring at the screen for so long. So, if you guys haven't done so already, like and subscribe, please. All right, you won't miss my content. I try to do the best content I can for you guys. So, let me know how you guys thought of today, and how you want, or if you want any specific games for me to play. Like I said, I'm not really good at Call of Duty or Fortnite, so please don't ask me to play those games, because yeah, I'll get frustrated, and I won't enjoy myself playing those games. I'm just not that good at them. I can admit that. So I might rock some hockey later, actually, too. So stay safe, take care of each other, okay? Try to do something nice for somebody today. Don't be mean, alright? And remember, don't cheat, lie, or steal. The government hates competition. I'm kidding you. Do it, okay? Be competitive with the government, okay? Because you can be better than the government. Okay, Bam's out of here. Later.